Hello, let's discuss the next issue essay, number 29. Write a response in which you discuss the extent to which you agree or disagree with the recommendation and explain your reasoning for the position you take. In developing and supporting your position, describe specific circumstances in which adopting the recommendation would or would not be advantageous, and explain how these examples shape your position. Politicians should pursue common ground and a reasonable consensus rather than elusive ideals. My thesis statement. People often begin working in politics due to their own ideals, which they want to pursue in order to make a difference. While the ideals inspire politicians to achieve their goals and help to find proponents among people, it's not always a good idea blindly following the elusive ideals. I believe that politicians should pursue their ideals, but often it's just necessary to find a reasonable consensus with others. So, the argument against my position. People vote for politicians that represent their ideals and goals. Then, these politicians will promote their ideals in councils, parliaments, etc. One may argue that when an elected politician starts to negotiate with other politicians and tries to find common ground, he betrays his ideals, and consequently people who have voted for him. It's true when a politician accepts all opposite opinions and ideals without any negotiations and attempts to stand for his or her ideals. However, it's almost impossible always force others to accept your points of view. For example, a communistic party in a democratic country may represent interests of millions of people in the government. However, the party may not have the majority in the government and, if they want to participate in the political life of the country, they must find compromises and common ground with the majority in order to implement at least a part of their ideals in life. In this case, such way cannot be considered as betrayal, since the party is not able to strictly pursue their ideals. Therefore, politicians should pursue their ideals, but in some cases it's crucial to find common ground. Additionally, even if a politician has the opportunity not to consider opposite points of view, he or she should not pursue his ideals blindly. For instance, a president that was elected by the majority of people has significant influence in the government, especially in countries with young democracies. Using his or her power and relying on the majority that supports him or her, the president is able to pursue the ideals regardless of the minority's opinions. However, such approach would likely lead to totalitarianism when the person has endless power and there is only one right way of thinking. Subsequently, in these cases, the president should consider all points of view and together with the government make balanced decisions. Thus, uncompromisingly following the ideals of one person who has great influence in the politics could be against democratic principles. To sum up, I reckon that politicians should pursue their ideals, but at the same time do not forget that there are always people who have opposite opinions. Politicians should find common grounds with others, even they can neglect these contrary ideas. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to support my channel. Goodbye.